Hi, my name is Mary. Today FM plays the best music in Lambasa. Today FM rocks.
My name is Thomas. I'm here in Nakasi and I like to listen to Today FM because it rocks.
My name is Milenia. Today FM rocks here in Singatoka.
My name is Alfriki and Today FM rocks here in Navua.
My name is Mary Jane. I love listening to Today FM here in Ba. Today FM rocks.
My name is Ilaiti Ambal and I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
In the news tonight, Biman Prasad labelled the irresponsible economist. NFP boasts about youth candidates. And hundreds gather for Fiji First Family Fun Day.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Amrita Sagar.
Fiji First General Secretary Ayah Said Qayyum has labelled National Federation leader Professor Biman Prasad an irresponsible economist. This comes after Biman's claims that it's time to change the government and implement policies that will be of benefit to Fijians. Navua reports.
Prasad says if the NFP comes into power, its policy will bring change to the country. He claims Syed Qayyum's criticism of the party's policy shows confusion and is incomplete.
This election is about fixing some of the urgent, important issues for our people in this country, which this government has left it unattended, or if they tried to address it, they have messed it in their implementation, and they have, in my view, lost the plot.
Syed Qayyum has responded saying Prasad is trying to win votes by misleading people and does not have any guts to stand up on issues of interest to Fijians.
But these people are completely economically irresponsible. Just because he's a professor doesn't make him somebody good with economics. He may have done some theoretical thing in PhD. Doesn't mean he understands finance. Doesn't mean he understands the commercial realities of running a modern nation state. This is the same man who talked about saying that import substitution is not going to work in the dairy industry. And today he's saying he's going to salvage the dairy industry.
Biman says the NFP policy will address the unplanned issues of the current government, while the Fiji First General Secretary says his party is fighting NFP nonsense being spread to the ordinary voters. Navua, FBC News.
Hundreds of people living in and around the Nasinu area turned up at the 7th Fiji First Family Fun Day at Vale Levu grounds. People from all walks of life enjoyed the atmosphere and also took time to meet the party candidates. Despite the unfavourable weather conditions, party supporters came out in numbers to enjoy the day, listening to what the Fiji First Party had to offer for the upcoming election. Apart from enjoying the rides and other forms of entertainment, supporters were confident that Fiji First will remain as the government of the day after November 14th. The National Federation Party candidates have chosen to stand under its banner, knowing very well that the party doesn't have enough funds. Leader Professor Biman Prasad claims Fiji First is backed financially by many businesses and has millions of dollars to campaign for the election. This comes days after NFP's Charanjit Singh claimed that hardware companies and some Gujarati businessmen were backing Fiji First. Kritika Kumar reports.
Going around and talking about 87.
NFP leader Professor Biman Prasad has hit out at Fiji First's younger candidates, saying they are talking about the 1987 and 2000 coup during their campaigns, even though they do not have full knowledge about these events.
One of them said to me about 2 years ago, he said, I might join Fiji First in 2018 because I might just swim through with Frank Bainimarama.
Speaking in Koravuto Nandi during the party's campaign, Prasad accused that Fiji First candidates have taken an easy route.
What you have now, what you have today, after 12 years of dictatorship, because I consider the last 4 years of government elective dictatorship, is not what you want.
Meanwhile, party president Piyoti Konduandua says NFP will bring the change that people want.
We are advocating for that change. And it cannot be if someone here, particularly at Fiji First, is telling you that this is now the right environment for change, let me tell you no. We cannot live under a set of laws that is oppressing us and denying us our rights.
He claims the party has always championed the cause of the youths, and this is one factor which will shape a country's future. Kritika Kumar, FBC News.
Serious claims against the current government have been made by Social Democratic Liberal Party members Peter Wangavonovono, Mick Beddoes and People's Community Network Board Chair Father Kevin Barr. The claims that range from poverty, unemployment and excessive spending on the Republic of Fiji military forces were made during Sadelpa's campaign meeting in Navua village last night. Ali Kimbia with the story.
PCN Board Chair Father Kevin Barr claims there are a lot of people living below the poverty line and accused the government of changing statistics about poverty.
The statistics for Fiji have gone up and down, and I'll just read out passages here. If you're listening to the news or reading your newspapers, you'll find that various people in government change the figures.
Heavily involved in Rotemu Mukepa's campaign team, Mick Beddoes made allegations against the government spending towards the RFMF.
75% of the cost of peacekeeping in the Middle East is paid for by you. You pay. The UN has only refunded 25% up until today.
Opposition leader and Sadelpa candidate Rotemu Mukepa says she is moved with the presentation made by Father Barr and Beddoes.
Like what Father Kevin Barr said, what he said should really touch us in ways that we should do something about all Fijians who are suffering.
Kepa says Beddoes and Wangavonovono are part of her campaign team and they will be speaking in all her campaign meetings. Ali Kimbia, FBC News.
The Fiji First Party has lashed out at politicians who are saying that the Fiji First Party has already lost the 2018 general election. Last week, National Federation Party's Krishna Dutt told people in Lambasa that the Fiji First Party and its leader were losing the plot. Eleanor Trangaiview reports.
In the first political rally in Bonolevu last week, the National Federation Party announced that the reign of the Fiji First Party will come to an end in the November 14 election.
I met a lot of people, a lot of key people, and I can announce to you today, Fiji First has lost the election.
Former Fiji Labour Party whip Krishna Dutt told those gathered at Nalemba College in Lambasa that the Fiji First Party leadership is losing the plot and consequently losing its supporters.
When the leaders of a political party begin to panic, they start talking about all kinds of things, except the issues. It should be based on principles, on values, on vision.
Fiji First General Secretary Ayazad Kayum told FBC News they are continuously fighting lies and nonsense fed to ordinary voters, not just by the NFP, but other political parties as well.
Every political party has the right to win seats. All of them. That's the right. That's why they're created, to win seats in parliament. But please, win the votes, win the seats on telling the truth. What is your big plan for the economy? What's your vision? What's your goal?
Ayazad Kayum says these politicians have no credibility as they are trying to win votes by misleading the people.
Most of these people, they end their political careers, so they are very desperate. They want to do everything to try and win this election, by hook or by crook. By crook in the sense, they will tell as many lies as possible to be able to woo people.
Said Kayum says the 48-hour blackout period prior to polling day should give voters enough time to think for themselves who they should vote for without any politician having to feed them lies. Eleanor Turangaibiu, FBC News.
Fiji First General Secretary Ayazad Kayum is requesting those working in providing government services to be faithful in the work they do. This comes after concerns were raised at a party campaign meeting where some people expressed their disappointment regarding the government's free medical scheme. Syed Kayum says some stakeholders are cheating the government and being greedy. Catherine Krishna reports.
Vikash, a resident from Watuanga Suva, says that some pharmacies sell medicines to those not eligible for the free medicine scheme, however refuse to provide the same medicines to those eligible under the scheme.
When that elderly citizen presented her free medicine scheme card. That same medication prescribed by the doctor, what was told by one of the very classic pharmacies in Suva, that medicine is out of stock. And then next person at the counter was myself. And then when I asked the same medication, I'm going to buy cash, it was given to me.
In response, Syed Qayyum claims some pharmacies are greedy in doing this for their own gain.
We're working with the system in the budget. What we've done, we've announced, we've said to them that you now give the medicine and we'll pay you. Before we used to give them the medicine to keep, they used to pay from there. So we're looking at changing that, and that's what we've announced in the budget too.
Fiji Pharmaceutical Society President Rashnika Sen says this will be solved come January next year.
What we're trying to do is get the free medicine scheme properly ironed out, all the glitches that it might have at the moment, so we can sort those out hopefully by February or end of Jan. We can run the proper program, free medicine program then. The main issue surrounding free medicine is how it is going to be billed to the government.
70 community pharmacies will be working with the government in the free medical scheme from next year. 142 medicines are currently covered by the scheme. Catherine Krishna, FBC News.
Still to come, security focus shifted back to FEO headquarters. And Navua gets free Wi-Fi hotspot. Details after the break.
Bula, neva ngomal kay leloma, ngongai nakas untuk makarong ng Bula FM, nambang dua yan na sere.
Hoya ubasit sai lambasa, ya untuk talita ina warong ng Bula FM nambang dua yan sere.
Gua do tumeli ako na tao no hinga toka, talita kina na warong ng Bula FM, nambang dua yan na sere.
Wana tuma ng Bula FM, nambang dua yan na sere nawaluan.
Na evango fani na tao ngo singa toka, kita untuk talita ka ng Bula FM nambang dua yan na sere.
Bula FM nambang dua yan na sere.
The Fiji Police Force says their operations at the Star Printry has ended and they will now shift their focus back to the Fijian Elections Office headquarters. The force will also look at security duties during the election period. Chief of Operations ACP Maritino Ngielevu says officers from the Police Special Response Unit who were deployed to the Printry will now be redeployed to beef up security at the FEO headquarters. ACP Ngielevu says over 2,000 officers will be deployed specifically for the election operations, while the remaining officers will focus on routine operations. 3 passengers who were involved in an accident near Wunaneo, Sirua yesterday afternoon have been admitted at the hospital. A man in his 20s and 2 women sustained serious injuries when the bus they were travelling in veered off the road while allegedly trying to overtake another vehicle. A police ambulance coordinated by the Police Special Response Unit was deployed to assist medical officials transport these 3 passengers to the CWM hospital. 1 other passenger remains admitted at the Navua hospital, while 8 have been treated and sent home. The 30-year-old bus driver is yet to be questioned. Government's vision to ensure every Fijian has access to the digital world has not fallen short on the people of Navua. Navua has become the 11th district to now have a free Wi-Fi hotspot. Rachel Nutt reports a huge crowd gathered to witness the launch.
3, 2, 1.
With these words, the people of Navua were given access to free Wi-Fi.
This government initiative is to ensure that we enter the digital world, and it's going to be an ongoing process so we all can enjoy the benefits of the free digital Wi-Fi process which we've got here.
The hotspot is also a great tool which students can utilize.
It's going to help us in our education and for our research projects. It's going to be very good, like 1 hour, so we can do our projects.
It's a historical moment. It's our Navua. We can see the response from the crowd and we can say what does it mean to Navua.
The residents also expressed their excitement.
I'm really grateful that we here in Navua are not forgotten and that we have free access to internet which will keep us connected.
The free Wi-Fi hotspot area will allow people 1 hour free high-speed internet each day. Around $40 million has been allocated to the ICT sector for increased speed in public Wi-Fi hotspots around the country. Rachel Na, FBC News.
The royal couple have concluded their tour of Tonga and are back in Australia for the closing ceremony of the Invictus Games Sydney 2018. From there, they will visit New Zealand from tomorrow. Let's take a look at some of the events the Duke and Duchess of Sussex took part while in Tonga. Ahead in sports tonight, Drua crowned NRC champions. And Waisali Sarevi to coach Russia Sevens team. Details after the break.
Lola, I am Eleanor. For the best classic hits, I only listen to Gold FM here in Singapore. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Seni Rawa. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosuri. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Dino. I'm from Outrigger, Coral Coast, Singapore. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Salote. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosuri. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, my name is Marida. Gold FM plays the best classics here in Outrigger, Singapore.
Gold FM, only the classic.
Fiji Airways Drua side has created history by winning Australia's National Rugby Championship title at Churchill Park in Lautoka. The Drua defeated defending champions Queensland Country 36 points to 26. Vashnil Prasad reports.
A new and friendly home for the Aussie Trophy as the Drua became the first team outside of Australia to win the NRC title. Our players did in style, beating Queensland Country 36-26.
From the very first minute to the 80 minutes, we hold on there until we come victory at the end.
The Drua lived up to the expectations and led 19-12 at halftime. 2 tries from Albert Tuisu and 1 each from Penny Naulango, Alifredi Vaitokani and Eremasi Randondro was enough to seal the match.
It's a team effort. It's a team effort, and everyone contributed. We know they're going to be tough in the fall, and the guys that play this week, they have a big walk-on.
The Drua lost its last 3 encounters against the country, but punished them when they needed the most.
Well, it's nothing. Doesn't matter. They've beaten us 3 times, but we're going to go out there and perform a good game for them and for the crowd.
While the celebrations continue, it's not over for 8 of the Drua players who join Fiji Airways Flying Fijians in France for the November Test matches. Vashnil Prasad, FBC Sports.
Fiji Airways Drua Magic Man Alivereti Vaitokani has won the inaugural 2018 National Rugby Championship Rising Star Award. Fiji Sevens legend Waisali Sarevi is being considered as the new head coach for the Russia men's sevens team. Confirmed by the Rugby Union Russia on their official Twitter page early this morning, the union tweeted the Supreme Council of the union met in Moscow today and discussed many interesting topics, of which it says Sarevi has been approved as official candidate for the head coach of the Russia Sevens team. The union is expected to officially announce Sarevi's appointment later in the week. Meanwhile, apart from his contribution to the Fijian rugby and sevens rugby, the maestro has also coached the Fiji Sevens side from 2005 to 2007. Under Sarevi's leadership, the Fiji Sevens side won the World Series title and the World Cup in Hong Kong in 2005. Fiji-born Sevu Rees was the hero for the Waikato side, scoring 2 tries in the championship final as they thumped Vilimoni Koroi's Otago 36 points to 13. Now the Waikato side gets promoted to the premiership competition of the Mitre 10 after the win last night. The girls' competition was the centre of attraction during the Fiji National Rugby League's Vodafone Primary Schools Gala Day at Albert Park in Suva. Around 7 schools took part in the Under-12, Under-13 divisions today. Vashnil Prasad has more.
It was an exciting atmosphere seeing the primary school girls powering through their opponents during the FNRL's Gala Day. Teachers say it was not an easy task forming a team for the competition.
In Fiji, we know it's for men, but now girls are also, we are encouraging females to play rugby, and it's very challenging.
The girls taking part says they enjoyed playing rugby league.
I learned a lot from it. I love rugby league.
As interest grows, the officials are hoping to organize more similar days.
It's the 3rd time we're running the Gala program for primary schools, and it's a 1 day of tournament.
Friends and families came together to support their kids and hope FNRL will take the girls' competition seriously. Vashnil Prasad, FBC Sports.
Overcast and rainy weather was experienced over most parts of the country today as a trough of low pressure with associated cloud and rain remains slow moving over Fiji. We take a look at the west, cloudy, a couple of thunderstorms and temperatures dipping to 25 degrees. Eastwards from Pacific Harbour to Suva, cloudy and humid conditions with occasional rain all throughout the day. And all the way up north, periods of rain and mostly cloudy. At sea, moderate to fresh north to easterly, becoming predominantly southerly later tomorrow, moderate to rough seas. Now for the tides, the next high tide is at 8:17 p.m. with the low tide at 2:42 a.m. Sunrise will be at 5:29. For tomorrow, periods of rain, heavy at times and few thunderstorms over Vanvalevu, Taviuni and nearby smaller islands. The Lau and Lamai Viti group, Yasawa group and the eastern half of Viti Levu is expected. And as we look further onto Monday, it will be fine apart from a few brief showers over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands. It should be fine elsewhere. Recapping the main stories, Biman Prasad labelled irresponsible economist. NFP boasts about youth candidates and government workers urged to be faithful. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. To our poll question segment, this week we're asking, should party candidates found campaigning along racial lines be disqualified from contesting the election? Visit our FBC website to answer. Well, you can always send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email fbcnews@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via our Facebook page, FBC News, or you can follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC News or simply hashtag FBC News. And that was your FBC News for tonight. Until next time, good night.
Hi, I'm Jyotishma. I'm from Singatoka. I love listening to Mirchi FM. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM is #1.
I'm Charlene Robert. Mirchi FM rocks in Lambasa.
I'm Soname Nasori Jackson. Mirchi FM is hot.
My name is Raymond Dutt. I'm in Baba Singh Alliance. Mirchi FM is hot in Lambasa.
I'm Kritika from Jax Nasori. I love listening to Mirchi FM here in Nasori. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.